Hey there YouTube, we are on Walloon Lake here in Petoskey up in northern Michigan. I've never been on this lake before. I heard it has some good smallmouth fishing, maybe not some giants, but a lot of smaller ones, 2, 3, 4 pound fish potentially. So we're gonna get after it today, nice and calm, which is a nice change up from the last couple days. It's been super windy up here in Petoskey, but today we're gonna change it up. It's got clearing skies, a little cold, 50 degrees. To start the day, first kind of cold front of the year up here, but hopefully that'll have the fish moving a little bit and I'll be able to find a few. Let's get after it. Not bad. Got it good. First Walloon Lake bass. I'll take it. That's not too bad. It's about a 2 pound something. Kind of cool. Number 2. Sweet. Number 2. Hey, this is gonna be a fun day. If I can just get my stuff together. Yeah, backlashes, I'm getting snagged on everything. Hey, that's why it's vacation and not a tournament, so. A better one. God, I'm good. And they're just up here cruising on this 4 foot. I mean, he's a chunky guy. Look at that. Oh, yeah. That fish is crazy. Did you guys see that? It literally hit the water and the fish did like a shamu right out of the water trying to hit this thing. Man, you a crazy fish. Man, this fish is crazy. Spook back at it. Crazy fish. Chunky one. Take it. All right, so here's my take on the morning so far. It's about 9:30, 9:45 or so. I really haven't seen that much of the lake because I stopped and I really enjoyed fishing a couple of those spots, catching some of those fish. topwater. So I'm trying to play a little catch up on hitting the spots that I researched in kind of my Google Maps searching, and I use a program called Expert GPS, and it has a Google Map overlay, and I'm able to kind of mark some dark spots and you know, the sandy shoals and things like that I see, areas that would tend to be, you know, maybe harder to see, especially with the water the way it is. And so I've got to play a little catch up, hit some of these spots. I hit one and saw a couple fish. I'm not gonna, you know, stick with that. I'm gonna keep moving just to explore a little bit more. But I really like this lake. This lake has it's just the natural beauty of the trees and the up north feel. It's beautiful. Of course, like every house on here is like $1 million, and if it's not worth $1 million, someone will buy it and tear it down and build $1 million house on it. But we'll see if we can get a couple other ones here. But if not, I've had a really great morning so far. I've learned a lot about this lake already. I basically have fished shallow. I've been using a spook. I've also been throwing another topwater bait that I love to throw is that gunfish and gunmetal shad color. It's a great color. Really can cover a lot of water with these topwater baits, especially if I'm fishing, you know, less than 7-8 foot of water. So we'll see if we can catch a few more as we traverse around this lake here a little bit, and so far it's been fun. All right, so the morning bite was fun. I caught quite a few fish and got on a few. They weren't big, but it was, I think, typical Walloon Lake 2 to 3 pounders. Biggest was probably about 3.5, and had a really fun morning. After the morning bite, however, things changed completely. I've had just a couple of bites here and there. I moved offshore a little bit. I moved back to shallow, and just really struggled to get a lot more going. So I'm going to call it good. I'm going to go out to the harbors and try to see if I can get a few of the big ones out on the big water. Hopefully you learned a little bit from this video. I know I learned a lot just from fishing this lake. I look forward to coming back here and exploring a lot more. I spent about 4.5, 5, maybe 5.5 hours this morning with the daylight morning bite stuff. So on to the big water.